I might get interrupted later, so I'm going to start a little early here. See, these brushes will all just about have it, so let me see if I can get a little bit more out of them. One viewer, good morning. Here. I'm going to work on the base right now. This is gray. That's it. That's what we want. Hey, hey, hey. Good morning. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure I remember to unmute my microphone this time. Alright, we're just working on a Terminator that I was working on here. Let me flip this. Yeah, I was working on it on Friday. Well, you know, I'm touched that people think I'm interesting enough to want to come and hang out for a bit. Because I'm really just some idiot on the internet. Let's see, try and get my palette more on there. Alright, I forgot what I did my bases last summer, so I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm expecting a phone call or video call or something here soon, so I might have to, what's it called? I might have to do a little intermission whenever that comes about. Yeah, man, you're really cool. You probably don't remember, but I was the person with the Blood Angels Outrider. Now, hold on now. I do remember an Outrider. I assume. What's your Twitter name? I do remember an Outrider. I don't think I was drinking when I saw that. Hey Omni, Sweet Shark Man painting termies. oh, am I? Yes. I do remember. Omni coming to hang out. I appreciate that. Look, I know it's a tall order to ask people to come and just hang out with a stranger online. So that's why I'm just very appreciative. Even if people just stop by just to say hey and then they peace out, I totally get it, man. So anyway, I don't know if anybody saw, but I finished this big honkin' Land Raider last week, and I wanted to do something easy. So I'm working on this printed Terminator, and I said I want to do something easy, but I have a chaplain from the Indomitus box sitting here on my desk, and I'm like, I don't have the colors for it. Because I want to paint it, but I don't want to buy any new paint. But now I'm looking at my paint rack, and I'm like, well, you don't need two different kinds of black. Just use one kind of black and use grays for the other stuff, which I have. So I said I was going to do something easy, but I'm already like kind of thinking about the next difficult project. I keep doing characters when I really need to be doing troops, but just the characters are so much fun. A lot of work though. I mean, I don't know how much I'll get done on it because I did order me a new Xbox this week for Space Marine 2. True work art, man. Y'all too kind. There's a lot more talented painters on X than me. I just do the best I can with what I got, which I think is all most of us can do. Oh yeah, this is I came up with the homebrew Azure Knights when I was in high school, and I just stuck with it. I already have their lore in my brain, so it's like, and people are like, oh, you do a shark avatar, but you don't do space sharks. I'm like, I don't have any gray paints, man. Like, or I don't have the right gray paints. I saw like blue grays. I think I have one true gray. Anyway, yeah. So these are my boys, and I'm sticking to them. I'm trying to keep this base uniform with the others. So it's like a deep blue on like a pale, a deep blue on like a pale whitish blue base. So it's like ruined marble. Anyway, this will look nice when it's all did up. All right. Sorry, knocking the camera. Good morning. Derek friend is here. Oh, on the car, I can't hear you. Wife is blasting Bowie. Well, I am glad that Derek friend is here. I don't know if you can hear that. To my new bash, you look like a god anyway. You know, I appreciate that, but this, you know, with practice and, you know, watching some other people paint, you would be as good as me. And then if you kept practicing and kept watching other people, then you would be better than me. That's just the way it goes. Alright. Let's see. We need to do touch-ups, but I'd rather do all the touch-ups all together. So, I guess we'll go for the red. So the red is going to be the eyes and the gun and at least this top bit here. I thought about doing the fingers red too, but then I started thinking about it and I was like, nah, that's not really necessary. Well, that part, and the bottom part, but not the fingers. I think, because I don't want them to look like Crimson Fist, you know what I mean? It's bad enough they already look like Ultramarines. I like to thank you, sending in for the competent. Thank you. I said, I don't expect to win, but it was good motivation to get that thing done. Because I had a couple moments of weakness where I was like, well, do I want to be painting this or do I want to be playing Maneater on my Xbox One before I replace it? You know what I mean? Just priors. Oh, okay. Derek can hear now. That's good. Let's see. Let me see if I can stay on camera. Oh, you know what? Dang. Let's start with this. With a brush that's too big. I find that doing the eyes first is generally easier, because that way I don't have to worry about, you know, make a big old honking mess and then just paint with the side of your brush. Alright, even remember. Let me see my Terminator. I think okay, so I did red, and then I shaded it, the eyes a little bit, and then I highlighted with, looks like yellow. Alright, that's what we did. So there's his messy eyes. They're messy right now. Let's work on the weapons. I watered that down too much, so we'll add a little bit more paint to that. Alright, ooh. Yeah. Mentioned earlier I may have to cut out a little early, or go on a intermission for a bit. My phone rings. I tell you what, man, that red just really pops off of that blue. Alright, I'm going to try and be careful here. I have a whole art chest full of new brushes. I want to say that is part of the casing. This is why I keep all these worn out brushes, because when they get worn out, sometimes they're useful. Like this brush here is worn out, and so the tip is formed like a curved hook, and so it's useful for getting in, like, difficult spots. So unless a brush is really messed up, I don't throw it out, because I'm gonna use it for something. Like that hook, that's good for doing letter work, stuff like that. That being said, though, I do need to get me some new brushes. I like put my face right up against this point light that I have. I gotta put my face right up against it so I can see. Am I staying on camera? No, I'm not. Alright, here, sorry about that. Let me move over a little bit. I'm gonna check the chat here in just a second. I might have to change the time that I stream. If I do that, bless you. Alright, we're going to switch to my small brush here. I can tell my cat was walking around on the hobby table today. Alright, let me see this thing here. You play Maneater. My man's truly is a shark. Yeah, well, I actually got that game for myself for Christmas, but I hadn't played it because most of the time when we're gaming, we're playing as a family. So we're on the Switch doing Mario Kart or Mario Wonder, something like that. And then, and the rare time that I have time to game for myself, I was doing like Total War Warhammer, stuff like that. So, but yeah, I did finally play it. And man, that thing is hard. They throw you're a baby shark in the bayou, and there's like level 8 alligators that will pursue you. Which is pretty real because I was actually fishing on Sunday and in kind of a similar place where that game takes place. Actually, this is pretty wild, but I was actually fishing. I didn't know it until after the fact. In my town, there was so it wasn't a murder. It was a wrongful death where a girl, a bunch of stupid teenagers were in a boat because they were all like from rich families and stuff, I guess. And a girl died in a boat crash because the guy who was driving the boat was drunk. And that guy was from a very well connected local family with a lot of money, a lot of influence, and turned into a huge, huge deal because it looked like, somebody was escaping the law pretty much. And that was a couple years ago, and people still talk. It's still in the newspaper when some new details come up. Anyway, the location where we were fishing is where the boat accident was, where they pulled the dead girl out of the water. I didn't know that until after the time. I think that's kind of spooky. Dude is so amazing. He sent out Space Shark Marines. I just had to do that for my boys. Actually, damn Primark sent that to me, but I just don't have the time to paint them. I already have my backlog is so huge already, but I thought that'd be a nice little token for Derek friend. All right, this is kind of meh. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some touch-ups because I'm obsessing over this little inside bit where nobody else is gonna be able to see it. Am I still on camera? I'm sorry, I'm trying to stay. Let me lift this up a bit so maybe you can see better. The prospect of doing eye scares me. What red do you use? I use Mephiston red for most things, and if I want a little variety, let me see what I'm looking at here. If I want a little variety, I put some Wazdaka red, maybe in the center. Actually, mixing the two would probably be a good idea. I should try that. I'm probably being a little overcautious here, but it's just. I said nice and chill paint stream. I wish I could get the music thing fixed, but like I even like uninstalled it and reinstalled it, and the music settings are all messed up. They've been messed up, so I just got my own going in my ear here. a bunch of birds arguing outside. Can y'all hear it? Oh. Hey, Satiric Pranks. Thanks for stopping by. I'm trying to be good about checking that chat. Alright. Some water, but not too much water. I got 6 people here. Look at that. I'm one of the heavy hitters now, man. I'm going to be able to quit my job and stream full time. Alright. That's the thing when you have these models, they print all in one piece. It can be a pain to get at these interior bits. So I might just have to just shove a bunch of shading in there. Uh-oh. 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 Where's he at? Where he at? Uh-oh, hold on. Oh, never mind, he's fine. I thought the cat was locked in the bedroom. I'm streaming right now. Oh my god, dude. Can y'all hear him? Oh, he's he's a pretty unusual cat. Alright, oh my god. Alright, hold on. The door is open, what are you doing? Oh, you see another cat out there. Alright, sorry about that. Oh, I like to start with corn red, then highlight out. Check that chat. Doing numbers. Kitty wants to be on stream. That cat, yeah, he's got something wrong with him. He sees another cat out the door. Well, I'm trying to be neat, but I probably shouldn't be too worried about it. Whoa. I haven't seen the official Leviathan assault cannon Terminator in person yet. I have it. I want to see how that gun compares to this one in terms of aesthetics. Y'all wouldn't even known I had a cat if he hadn't come out. Because he's been quiet every time. We actually brought him from China. This is a funny story. I don't know if I told this one before. Let me check chat first. He wants you to take him for McDonald's soft serve. All cats have some sort of defect. Ours always bonks her head on some little bit of the table. That's funny. Oh, okay, cool. Send me a screenshot. Oh, so yeah, let me tell you about my cat. So I was a teacher in China back when that was popular, and one of my students, her cat had kittens. So I don't think I asked for it. I think she just brought it. She's brought this kitten to me in a shoebox. So, well, somebody just dumped a cat on me. So, well, what do I do with it? Well, I did what anybody would do. I put him back in the shoebox. I taped it up with holes in it. and I put the shoebox in my desk, and he meowed his head off the whole work day. So then it's time to go home. Well, I got to go on the subway to get home, and there's no animals allowed on the subway. So I did what any reasonable person would do. I stuffed that box in my work satchel, or my man purse, my bag, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. And I walked through the subway, and the whole time he's meowing his head off. Everybody's looking at me. People are starting to laugh because they know it's fun. White guys smuggling animals on the subway. And I get him through the subway, get to my stop. I'm walking through the neighborhood late at night. He's meowing his head off. Get home. My wife is a huge cat person. And I tell her, I say, I got a surprise for you. She opens the door up. I come in and I say, close your eyes. She closes her eyes. She knows what it is because he's meowing. And I take him out of the box. Go, surprise! And he had pooped in the box, and he had poop all over his feet. And that's where he came from. Yeah, we're going to have to do some touch-ups, but as long as we get most of the painful stuff done, it's alright. Oh, he made quite a first impression. Yeah, he did. He's a good boy. Yeah, I wasn't really a cat guy, but you know, when your wife is a cat person, you have to be a cat person too. Or you become one by necessity. Make this red too. I'm working pretty slow. Like I said, this is a low stress. Low stress stream. My guy, what are you doing? Yeah, actually, for most of my life, I was scared of cats because when I was little, my sister bought a cat at a yard sale for 25 cents. This is like an adult cat. He wasn't kidding. She came home with him, and she got her ass chewed because she picked the most wild, scary looking. Alright, so this cat, he was gray, and he had a white patch on his chest, and he couldn't meow. He couldn't meow. It was a rasp, like that. And the vet said it's probably because he was strangled or choked somehow, and so it messed up his vocal cords. So I was like 3 or 4 years old. Just walked in the wall, go to the bathroom late at night, and you hear, and then you look. Oh, and then I don't know, he had something wrong with his eyes, like cataracts, but not cataracts. Something was weird with him. Anyway, he scared the hell out of me when I was a kid. And then I got cat scratch fever from him one time because he scratched me on the leg. I didn't tell anybody because I wanted to look tough. And then I got an infection and I had to go to the hospital. So anyway, because of that kind of cat, I was scared of cats for the longest time. cat, oh, his name was Tom, by the way. And he used to kill rabbits and drag them up on top of my mom's Cadillac. Or he would fight with raccoons in the woods behind our house, and he'd come back the next morning all messed up. He's dead now. God rest his cat soul. Ooh, what does it say? I like both cats and dogs. I love to have a pug, but our cat would bully the little bastard so badly because she's evil like that. Yeah, my cat, he doesn't react too well when you bring unexpected animals home. Let's see. Cat Arax. Cat scratch fever. Cat attacks, you mean? Let's see. Feline needs. Man, this dude is on a roll. Stop, Derek. Hey. Derek, stop! Derek ain't even been drinking. Oh my gosh, this red here is... I'm gonna spend a lot more time on this red than I thought I would. So, I watched a little bit. I don't actually know it. This ain't true. I watched 2 episodes that I remember of the Fallout show on Prime. It's alright. I fell asleep in the 3rd episode, but that's because I was exhausted, not so much that the show was bad. So I might watch a couple more episodes just to see if maybe I was too harsh. Since I already have Prime, I mean. I generally don't watch TV shows anymore, or well, Western shows, because I don't like investing a bunch of my time and then getting disappointed at the end, you know what I mean? After Game of Thrones, I said never again. Ooh, the brush is dry. Alright. Let's try this. Never had a cat. Mom hates them. That's fair. I feel like I'm coming down with a cold. Watch Twisted Metal. That one was good. Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal. There's a movie for that? Or a show? Alright. Let's see if we can straighten some of these lines out. I don't know if we'll be able to. Oh, is this part of it too? I guess this whole thing is part of it. I'm all about that uniformity. a little more water. Alright guys, it's just like I tell my kid. Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. Except for that part. I just fudged that part. Alright. That'll do. Like I said, this is just a troop, so we're not going to obsess too much over getting everything 100% perfect. Getting it pretty good is good enough for now. Stop touching my stuff, man! He's bugging. Alright, we're just going to sit on my keyboard, huh? Okay. I can tell this file was big for the STL. Oh, I see. Alright, oh, let's see. That red is truly popping. Is it because of the white primer? Maybe. I just use the white primer because that's what I had. I have this brown, but it's a hit or miss because I got some dark tide figures I was gonna paint up. Oops. And I primed them with the brown, and like it took, after weeks that paint was still wet. So I don't know if it's something with like the PVC or something that the figures are made of, but yeah, what a pain in my ass. I haven't gone and looked at them for like 4 months, longer than that. And I tell you what, if those things are still wet, I'm gonna scream. I'm about to have to yell at my kid to go brush his teeth. He's on the swim team, and they were doing technique practice today. And practice was an hour instead of a half an hour. So I know them kids is about slap ass wore out. Alright. We're kind of getting there. use up this here. How long have I been streaming for? No way. I've been doing this for 40 minutes. Alright, I think this is good enough for now. So, let's move on to the power fist, and I think that'll be it. We'll call that a night. I didn't get my phone call yet, so I guess I'll have to do that when I get done. Oh, I might have to check out some white primer then. Some guy in the hobby store just kind of shoved gray primer into my hands along with Mephiston red when I bought that set outright. You know, most people go with gray. There's nothing wrong with gray. I mean, after a while, it really just comes down to your own preferences. A lot of people like black because it helps hide stuff better. It's like that's the problem I get, like right here. We're just gonna have to come and touch up the hands and such. Alright, anything that's a little too wonky, we'll just try to cover up with shading, but for right now, that's good. Okay, yeah, let's move on to the power fist. Top plate and then the bottom plate. Fingers will be blue. We're just trying to break up this blue on here, so. Oh, we'll mute microphone right quick and we yell at my kid. Hold on one second. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna look nice. I also like red because white water slide decals show up really vibrant against it too. So you got that warmth. You got the warmth of the red, and then the coolness of the, I guess the white. Would you say white is? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Be very careful so we don't mess up that black. I don't know what it is, a body glove? This is one of those things where it's like it's really difficult to get into some of these little nooks and crannies, so you just do the best you can do. And then just assume that nobody's going to be looking at the underside. And then a nice, yeah, a water slide decal look really nice right there. Now I'm assuming there's going to have to be tons and tons of touch-ups here, but that's okay. We get our base colors down first, and then worry about all that. I just realized I worn out my brushes trying to do like detail work. Okay, let's see that top plate there. We'll leave that blue. And that stuff will be fine. Alright, so red, red, red. Anywhere else is going to be red? No. Alright, let me dust this a little bit more. Alright, let me check it up here. Oh, Shark Brony. I sent you 3 images of that Leviathan termie. I appreciate you. I could use just the point of reference. There we go. That second coat really brings that out. I have to get another one to even that out. Let's hit the eyes one more time. Ah! You won't believe what I did. You stupid idiot. Hey. Alright, well, we mucked that one up, didn't we? Alright, let's just fix that. Alright. Be careful, bros. Alright, so that's going to be some deep red, and then we'll shade, and then yellow highlights later. Okay. I think that might be as good as we can get on this here red. And I'll do touch-ups on my own time because I know that's not sexy. Yeah. Alright, let me just use up this last bit of red here. I think I might stop here for tonight because I do want to be available for a phone call. Yeah. Okay, he's starting to come together. That fist does it. Man, look at that surface area there. That's going to be so good for some kind of... Like, look at that. That's going to be so good for some kind of decal. I'll have to pick it out. I have a bunch of Dark Angel stuff, and then I have a bunch of like vintage Space Marine stuff. I'll pick something out. Look at that. You see that? Look at that vibrant red on there. It's a lot better than this one. Let me see if I can just hit some of these flat surfaces with some more. Oh, I did pick up I ordered a new Xbox today, so I will be ready for Space Marine 2 when it comes out. and I will have a couple weeks to play that uninterrupted. But when the family comes back from their trip, that time's going to dry up. That's just the FYI. Alright. Alright, I want to stop there for tonight. Let me check up with the chat. It's coming along. You gotta, yeah, okay. The gold and the white, that'll really make him pop. Oh, here, I'll lay this down so people can have a looky poo at it. There we go. Let's see. Won't have to worry about red very much anyway after my outrise, because I might be doing Death Company or Sanguinary Guard. Yeah, I'd like to get my hands on some of those Sanguinary STLs because a lot of those look outstanding. Pineapple, you really startled me there. Oh, huh. I just pre-ordered my Space Marine 2. What version did you get? I'm trying to debate between the standard and the standard and the $100 version. I've used the Target Red Card program, bought gift cards for less than. Now see, a friend gave me an Amazon gift card, and I wanted to change it to a GameStop gift card, but they don't let you they don't let you convert gift cards, which I see why, because I'm sure people were abusing that. But anyway, so I had to buy my Xbox from Stinky Poopy Amazon instead of my favorite company. Hold on, I'll come help you out, buddy. Hold on. Let me help my kid get ready for bed. I'll be right back. Buddy. Hey, I get mom on the phone soon. I'll come get you. Okay. Alright. Alright, find that, buddy. Got it? Oh, excuse me. Let's see. The ultimate. $110? That's how much it costs? That's the one that comes with DLC and stuff? Oh, buddy. Oh, my kitty. My kitty. I pre-ordered it too. I had to have that sick Titus statue. Oh, how much is that one? Normal, gold, and ultimate. Oh, so you got the ultimate. I should probably look this up because I was looking on GameStop and they just had let me look it up right quick. They have standard and oh, I'm gonna be real. I don't know where I would keep that statue at, especially we got a baby in the house. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've had the microphone on mute this whole time. Oh my gosh. How long has that thing been on mute for? Oh my god. Why didn't anybody say anything? Hey, how long is that going on? Like literally, I was dancing my cat and singing the whole time. Oh, why did I mute it? Oh my gosh. I shouldn't even upload that to YouTube. That's how retarded that was. Goodness gracious. Man, I was wondering why. I was saying, okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this stream up. And nobody was saying anything. I was like, that's the second time this has happened, by the way. I can't pick up the cat again because he's super activated right now. Maybe next time, but anyway, I apologize for that. What were we talking about? Well, you guys, let me go back. I said, let me mute this so I can yell at my kid right quick. That was like 15 minutes ago. Dang. Oh, okay. Yeah, shark is silly. All right. Well, guys, I gotta go. I got a phone call to make here. But like I said, this is the second time I've said this. I appreciate everybody for stopping by and listening to my muted microphone for 20 minutes. But before that, I had a nice talk. Well, I appreciate you. Well, hopefully I'll work on him a little bit this week, and maybe he can be done, varnished up and such by this weekend. We'll see. Cause yeah, like I said, I'm looking at this. What am I looking at? I'm looking at the Indomitus Chaplain, and I kind of want to work on him. So, anyway, again, apologies for the microphone. I appreciate you guys for stopping by, and I will see you out there.